Right, here we go. I'm here with Satchel of Steel Panther. Thank you for coming onto the channel today. Um,
It's my pleasure.
Thanks very much. Yeah, no, I was thinking last time I saw you was in the flesh, but early 2020. And we jammed into the pit together in Bristol, which I want to thank you for. That was really, really cool.
Into the pit. Yeah. Into the pit. Into the pit. What's this song? Into the pit.
That was very fun. I remember that. It was awesome.
The fight stuff a little bit because I love fight, as you know. Um, I just wanted to ask about do you have any unheard stories or cool memories from those fight days? And how was that whole thing for you?
Dude, let me tell you, I was a very young man when I joined that band. I was 20 or something, 20. And it was a really, really great learning experience for me. Because, I remember being in that band and thinking, my God, Halford, greatest heavy metal singer on the planet, right?
Yeah.
And God, he's so old. I thought he was older, 40. He was like 42. I think I was like 20 or 20.
Yeah.
And but he still sings great, even at like almost 70, right? And he's so it was a great learning experience for me because that was his band, and I got to like contribute to some degree, but it was also set up to be his band. So for me, even though I had a great time, playing, with those guys like Scott Travis, amazing drummer. The other guys were super cool, Brian Tills and JJ Brown.
Yeah.
They're both great, super great guys. And we had a lot of fun because those guys were young too. Well, not Scott, but the other guys. And Scott's a little bit older than me. Scott's a fucking one of the best fucking drummers to walk the face of the earth, though. Like, really, I don't know that many drummers who are as good as that guy. And not only is he solid, but he also hits hard. Like a lot of dudes who have really great technique like that, who are who are fast and can play double kick drum like that. They very hard. They tap really light. But Scott Travis, he's a beast. He hits the drums. Yeah. He's a monster. He's also like 6'7". I don't know if you've ever seen the guy, but
yeah, I know. I've met him. It's like literally just looking at. I'm quite small, so it's just like like a basketball player or something. It's like just huge.
Towers over me, right? Because I'm like 5, like 6'7". I remember one time. I'll tell you a funny story. One time he got me going so good because Scott, I don't know what it is about him. He's like my brother. Like he could get me so fucking mad. Like he used to push my buttons and just fucking get me angry. I remember one time we were on a tour bus, and he was like just pushing my buttons so fucking much that I was like, all right, let's fucking go right now. Dude, what do you want? I was like, let's go. We're going outside. I'm going to fucking beat your fucking ass. He's like, shut up. I was like, let's fucking go. I'm going to kick your fucking ass right fucking now, motherfucker. And he was just looking at me like he couldn't wrap his head around why a little guy like me wanted to beat up a big guy like him.
Yeah. I know.
I had lost my shit. I literally wanted to kill him.
Really?
But he stayed calm and he just sat there. He didn't get up. So
crazy. Yeah, no, that's a really good story. I know. I think I've noticed he's got quite a dry, sarcastic wit, if I'm right, and he's quite from what I've gathered. Anyway.
I fucking love him. He can drive me crazy at times, but he's a great guy. Rob's a great guy too. Rob's fucking super fucking cool, easy to hang out with.
Yeah.
Obviously he's an insanely gifted singer. I really do think that Halford, as far as listen, Michael Starr, probably the greatest, one of the best front guys on the planet for sure.
He's definitely
And
out there with him.
amazing,
Yeah,
you
no,
know. But I think Halford's voice, like especially like in his prime, like back in the day, his ability to like, I mean, you listen to like Sad Wings of Destiny, right? Like and
yeah.
stuff like Dreamer Deceiver, like listen to his vocals in his lower register.
Yeah.
And dude, it's, I mean, everybody's impressed with the high stuff he did, but his singing, like on it, in his all of his range, his vibrato, his he would never hit a bad note. The guy was unbelievable. One of the most amazing singers ever. So deserves all the success he's had. So
yeah, no, I couldn't agree more. He's definitely just an insane like vocal range, and kind of you know, I particularly like those 82 shows, the Vengeance and all that. They're like proper full on metal kind of thing. But the fight stuff was, I think you brought a whole different element, and without, like you say, such young musicians around him, I think that helped bring that young power kind of, you know, the powerful sound. And without that, I mean, a lot could be said. That band is just incredible, really. The fight band. You know, I know JJ's aching to reunite and do some shows, I think, and like you know, he particularly likes that fight period, and he talks about that a lot. And you know, I think it was such a great time. You know, it was a great thing that happened, and even though it's quite a short time,
it was a lot of fun, and it was very aggressive, and it was very cathartic to like be on stage. And dude, I mean, like when I think back to it, like, you know, it was the touring that we did. There was some mosh pits.
Oh right, yeah.
Mosh pits. I mean, I think I lost a lot of my hearing. It was so fucking loud, but it was awesome. Some great shit. And dude, every night, man, Rob would fucking bring it. He would sound great, and it was great. We always had fun playing. And I told Rob, man, like we saw, you know, I've seen him several times over the last few years, and I keep telling him, dude, I'm ready. I want to do another fight record. I'm fucking ready. Bring it on. I think I sent him a bunch of ideas too, because I was like, you know, I got all these fucking cool riffs that I'm probably not going to use with Steel Panther because they're just too dark, you know. And and I'm like, it would sound so cool to have Rob sing on this shit. So busy with Priest, so.
Yeah, no, I'm praying it happens. It will be really cool if it does, because it's, I think I was just happy to do our little jam just for like 2 minutes. It was great to bring Fight back just for like just a couple of minutes and kind of hear you play those chords again, and you know, and it's really, I hope it all happens, you know. It's gonna be cool. Right, I'm gonna do quick fire questions now, just not to keep you too long, just so I can get some quick answers to see what springs to mind. I've got favorite fight solo to play.
Oh, my favorite fight solo to play. I can tell you one of my favorite fight solos was For All Eternity.
No, I love that song. Yeah,
I thought that solo was one of the best solos that I did on that record. Contortion was a really cool solo. But I really worked hard on that record to like, I really wanted to put some fucking cool lead guitar on there, because, you know, it was a cool opportunity to be on a record with Halford, but I liked most of my solos on that record. Like, you know, Into the Pit was a cool solo. Nailed to the Gun was a cool solo.
Yeah, no, they're brilliant.
Cool. I mean, I look back at that because I was young when I played them. I was like 20 or 21 years old, and I was on fire. I played really good.
Definitely. No, you had a lot of skill. It was incredible. You know, you added that emotion and stuff that was needed, like you say, on For All Eternity and Immortal Sin and all that. You had like a lot of emotion as well as like the very heavy things, which I think Rob and Priest have always been about as well, you know, that emotion as well. Thanks for coming on the channel, and it's great to hear a little bit more behind the scenes stuff there.
with a note to put in. Who knows what else we were dead on the streets? The tracks inside the hood, let them come to the present. But listen, everybody that we meet. Now to the gun. Now to the gun. Now to the gun. Now to the gun. Whoa. Emotions can't be shared. You'd walk away, then show me that you can. Building walls around yourself, letting no one through. You couldn't see my hands reach out for you. For all eternity, for all eternity, the past keeps haunting me. When I drew inside myself, I did that to survive.